It's time for virtual employees to challenge investment analysts. Last year, virtual idols such as Luo Tanyi and Liu Yexi burst out of the circle with the rise of the metaverse concept, and this year, virtual employees have ascended to the C position of virtual people. According to the 2022 to 2023 China Virtual Human Industry In-Depth Research and Investment Value Analysis report released by 2Media Consulting, 60.2% of Chinese virtual human lovers like virtual anchors, 57.2% like virtual spokespersons, and 54.3% like virtual customer service. 50.1% like delegate hosts, 34.0% like virtual employees, and 28.3% like virtual singers. You must know that this survey was conducted in January 2022. When virtual anchors such as Luo Tanyi and Liu Yexi were the hottest. If you do this survey now, the popularity of virtual employees must be even higher. Flaws. Virtual employees of the financial circle. At present, virtual employees have been working in leading companies in various industries such as finance, real estate, automobiles, and media. Last year, Wu Liang, chairman of Vanke, congratulated an employee named Kui Xiaopon on his moments for winning the Best Newcomer Award at Vanke headquarters in 2021. The extraordinary thing is that after learning the details, it turns out that this Kui Xiaopon is the first virtual employee of Vanke. She joined the finance department of Vanke Group on February 1 last year, and is responsible for urging prepaid and overdue documents. It is reported that she is in charge of urging the write-off rate reached 91.44%. In May last year, a startup company, Ranmai Technology, launched the country's first super-realistic digital human. Once it was unveiled, IE's first post received nearly 3 million views, and nearly 40,000 followers overnight, and attracted top-tier brands such as Porsche, LVMH and Bose. In September last year, she announced that she would join Ali as the digital manager of Tmall super brand Day. She also said that in the future, she will unlock multiple identities, such as digital trend artist, digital curator and digital trend brand owner, manager and so on. In October this year, the startup company Mofa Technology created an all-round virtual employee named Jin for Sick Wealth. According to reports, Jin will serve as a brand spokesperson and intelligent customer service in Sick Wealth in the future. On November 11, at the 2022 Global Visionaries Conference, Kingdee released the world's first digital employee in the field of EBC Enterprise Management, K. At this point, the virtual employees 4 little waddons were born, and the people who eat melons also started to comment on these 4 little waddons. From the introduction of the 4 little waddons of virtual employees, it can be found that virtual employees can release manpower from process-based, automated and repetitive work, and can also be used as a virtual image to bring IP value to enterprises. However, in the venture capital circle, a typical non-standardized industry, many organizations have also introduced virtual employees. Speaking of virtual employees in the venture capital circle, Sequoia's Hong is an unavoidable existence. On July 11 this year, Sequoia China announced that the digital virtual employee Hong was officially employed. This is the first virtual employee of both Sequoia China and a domestic investment institution. This virtual employee is different from the image of an employee in a suit and leather shoes in the traditional financial circle, but a girl with short gray-brown hair, wearing a green shirt with the Sequoia logo printed on it. Compared with the 4 little stars, Hong's appearance is ordinary, but its powerful functions are full of sense of technology. It is reported that Hong received a small sample professional study of deep neural network rendering technology. After a 1-week training cycle, he has already possessed a core dialogue engine, multiple interactive senses and other skills, and is good at third-party content triggering and first-party content production. She focuses on the fields of technology, medical care, and consumption. She is interviewing for the position of investment analyst at Sequoia China. She can read hundreds of business plans in 1 second, and extract and summarize information according to industry attributes and financing stages. She has the ability to communicate with people. With normal social skills, you can create personal files for founders and track their personal development in real time. You can compare the cost-effectiveness of investment analysts in the venture capital circle. According to the current salary level, the monthly salary of an investment analyst is at least 15K, calculated on the basis of 22 working days a month and an 8-hour work system. The hourly salary of an investment analyst at 85 yuan, Hong's expected salary is only 0.68 yuan per hour. Also in July, Lenovo Ventures also released its own virtual human IP, Dr. Lian Xingyu. From a technical point of view, Dr. Lian has two driving modes, human-driven and AI-intelligent-driven. The AI-intelligent system automatically reads, analyzes and recognizes external input information, and drives the character model to generate corresponding voices and actions for interaction. Core technologies such as 0.1 mm level optical motion capture, 172 types of depth cameras for accurate facial expression capture, and real-time calculations make the virtual Dr. Lian closer to real people in multiple dimensions, and can freely switch between multiple languages and languages through AI functions. User communication. The current virtual person Dr. Lian is used as the host of our interview and live broadcast program, as well as the digital guest of Venture Capital's annual brand event. At the same time, we are also actively exploring other application models. Lenovo Venture Capital introduced. If Hong and Dr. Lian are just virtual employees, then Grassroots Ziban even launched the world's first virtual boss at the beginning of this year. On January 13 this year, Grassroots Ziban launched the world's first virtual partner, Little Grassroots, and was approved by Lu Yonghao as the 356th partner of Grassroots Ziban. According to the official website of Grassroots Ziban, Grassroots Ziban was officially established on July 6, 2015. It is an innovation and entrepreneurship platform jointly initiated by Lu Yonghao, chairman of New Hope Group, Wang Hang, Zygang and other partners. Grassroots Ziban undertakes the strategic mission of New Hope Group to shift from the enterprise market to the consumer market. It has received an initial investment of 1 billion Chinese yuan, and has received an investment of more than 10 billion in the past 2 years. Grassroots Ziban focuses on industrial mergers and acquisitions, PE investment or early incubation in high-end health food, community service terminals, cold chain logistics, healthcare, cross-border e-commerce, etc. According to previous media reports, Little Grassroots was born in the combination of AI, cloud and big data, and has the characteristics of a perfect partner. First of all, he is very smart. Through machine learning, he uses powerful computing power to quickly see through the essence of business. Secondly, by linking major data platforms, have a keen insight into consumption trends, and quickly iteratively optimize products. Thirdly, in a complex business environment, be able to maintain integrity and make market judgments fairly. Finally, maintain an open mind to embrace cooperation opportunities and make more friends, many partners and friends. An anonymous virtual human researcher believes that through AI training, virtual human beings can handle some relatively repetitive tasks, which can liberate people from such tasks to a certain extent and enable them to engage in the most creative work. However, it may not be possible to replace human beings in making decisions like a grassroot. On the one hand, investment is a non-standard work, and many judgments are highly subjective, and it is impossible to rely purely on models. On the other hand, the real business is complex and difficult to model, which determines that the data used to train the model is limited, and the reliability of the trained model is questionable. The virtual human race track has once again become an investment hotspot. Although virtual humans are not yet as smart as Little Grassroots, at least they can assist real people to do a lot of work like Hong and Dr. Lian. experience the real convenience brought by virtual employees, and actively invest in the virtual human race track. According to data from 2 Media Consulting, in 2021, China's virtual human-driven industry market size and core market size will be 107.49 billion yuan and 6.22 billion yuan respectively, and it is expected to reach 640.27 billion yuan and 48.06 billion yuan respectively in 2025. The virtual human industry will maintain steady growth situation. In addition, the development of the virtual human industry involves many technical fields, including AI technology, real-time rendering technology, 3D modeling technology, and motion capture technology. The market space is large, the chain involved is long, and there are corresponding landing scenarios. Undoubtedly, virtual humans are one of the most worthwhile tracks at the moment. According to reports, Lenovo Venture Capital has been investing in technologies such as AI, AR/VR, 5G, and new computing power for many years. Since 2016, it has successively invested in data mesh, Danghong Kishan, Nadigia, and Digital Life for nearly 10 years. Metaverse-related companies. Legend Ventures said, "In the past few years, we have mainly focused on investing in underlying technologies. In addition to the underlying architecture, on the content side, more precisely, digital assets are also a very important part. We have focused on investing in early-stage technologies. We are very happy to try these advanced technologies. After investing in these metaverse companies, we also collaborate with them to explore how to better implement these technologies. Therefore, we have created this official virtual investment together with our invested companies." People. In addition, around the layout of the entire industrial chain, we also use virtual people to promote cooperation between upstream and downstream enterprises and explore more opportunities for ecological cooperation. In October 2020, Shunwei Capital invested in the pre-A round of the virtual human company Next Generation Culture, and then invested in another AI-driven virtual human company Huey Technology. Feng Zheng, the vice president of Shunwei Capital, publicly stated, "I was the first to invest in virtual people, and I was very lucky. I realized very early on that the core value of virtual people is the way of interaction, not virtual idols. With this awareness, if you look at it, you will find that the value of a virtual person is by no means a virtual idol that does not collapse. The biggest application scenarios for virtual people are virtual identities and interactive interfaces. The former is a personal image in the virtual world, the latter is equivalent to robots in the world, powered by AI, interact with humans." According to incomplete statistics, since 2022, there have been 24 investment and financing events in the field of virtual human. Investment agency. From the perspective of financing amount, Microsoft Zhaois has become the most handsome boy in the venture capital circle with a financing amount of 1 billion yuan. Zhaois company was formerly known as the Microsoft Artificial Intelligence Zhaois team. In 2020, the Zhaois team will be split into an independent technology research and development entity to achieve complete localization. In November 2020, Northern Light Venture Capital and NetEase were the first early adopters, and participated in the pre-A round of financing of Microsoft Zhaois. Investment institutions have participated in Zhaois's A round of financing. Northern Lights Venture Capital and NetEase have increased their stake again. This round of valuation has reached as high as $1 billion. The most recent round is Zhaois's B round of financing. The investment institutions did not disclose, but the amount of financing as high as 1 billion yuan made Zhaois popular again. In addition, companies that have raised more than 100 million yuan in the virtual human field this year include Mofa Technology and Shiyu Technology. Mofa Technology, established in 2018, has completed the C round of financing. The C round of financing is as high as $110 million, which is close to Zhao's. Among them, Sequoia and Wu Yuan participated in the Angel Round A and B round, while Zhao Bingbing's chairman, Shen Xiangyong, is also an angel investor of Mofa Technology. From the perspective of investment trends, investors are more inclined to the underlying technology that reduces the cost of virtual human production. An insider in the avatar industry told the author that the production cost of a high-precision avatar like Liu Yexi is about 500,000 yuan, and the production cycle of each video is as long as 1 month, and the overall cost is calculated to be 1 to 2 million yuan. With such a high cost, it is obviously unrealistic to realize that all enterprises have virtual human beings. According to the white paper on the development of China's virtual human industry in 2022, a virtual human in a broad sense refers to a virtual human whose appearance is completed through CG modeling and other methods, and then driven by Songshiren's joint motion capture and face capture technology. Another type of concept is the supernatural virtual human. That is, the creation, driving and content generation of virtual humans can be completed in one stop through AI technology, and it has automatic interaction capabilities such as perception and expression without human intervention. Liu Yexi uses the first type of virtual human, Dr. Lian adopts a combination of the two, and Kui Xiaopon and Hong are the second type of virtual human provided by Zhao's. That is AI being proposed by the Zhao's team. This type of virtual human can improve the automation of content generation through AI technology, which greatly reduces the production threshold. It can be said that virtual humans are on the eve of the outbreak, which has also catalyzed investment enthusiasm. In this regard, Lenovo Venture Capital believes that the character ID is the first asset of metaverse, and the current high-fidelity digital human profit model has completed the initial commercial closed loop through social account operation and traffic monetization. In the future, the integration of virtual human and AI technology will be more obvious. On the basis of computing power, future digital human will realize virtualization, lifelike, and emotional development, with rich business scenarios, lower technical threshold, and more important content. Regarding the future layout, considering China's advantages in content and scenarios, we pay attention to companies that have laid out the underlying technology and distribution links related to virtual digital humans at this stage, and pay attention to related targets in the fields of advertising, e-commerce, and value-added services. The layout of consumer brands in this direction. Legend Ventures said. As an investor, virtual humans are an excellent investment opportunity, but as an employee, virtual employees are coming, will you be anxious about it?